Good evening, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us today. An honorable knowledge seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das, I am from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is Social and IS Certified International Educational and Training Institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and global accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by for informal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate profession generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, national, international to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 million services for free, like create non-portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and bulk knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional training speaker and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of the abilities and personal speaking knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. RGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so the individual who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before I move to the next, let me remind you from the share tag and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind you from the share tag and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already 02 into the next with your continuous support. You already completed 2202 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.edioigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you'll be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. So we have advanced with proper information. Note that with proper information, you'll enjoy our feature. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace that. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time limited because after the session we will not provide any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate. Otherwise, not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, you can download certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function, which organized combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can install PP and download 18 types of certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate Global Professional Membership, Certificate Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Nursing Summit 2020, 2021, and 2022, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 2. Teaching these are for language and assessment, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement 2, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 4. The new trend in education, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 5, Apple Social Leadership and Management Skills, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 8, Art New Spatial Program in the Arts, Certificate of Partial Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Student Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000+ international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher health parents, health tips for teen education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our previous student services website for free and many more. They are IGP well-wisher. We promise reversible lack of technical problem will lead sending on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous conditions. This solve solution from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your email for all of your details. It's a total details to check our button and pages on our website. You like and should benefit it. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start at 2203 webinar, which name is Right to Information. And today our speaker ma'am name is Asiya Rizvi. She is from India. Before I hand over this to our speaker ma'am, I'll share a little bit about her. Maharashtra State Lady Secretary, Natural Environment Protection and Humanity Development Organization. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am, the stage is you. You can start your presentation now.
Sure, thank you. So, very good evening, good afternoon to all of you. And here again, I am there for one more presentation. And thank you, IGP team, for providing this platform to always share a knowledge that too not town-wise or country-wise, but really it's a very big international platform. So, thank you very much. So here, as ma'am has already said that my topic is right to information. Now, earlier webinar, if I don't know people had attended or no, I would really like to give one glimpse that the topic was role of human rights in the life of general public. And in this, of course, I had given some glimpse and I had taken some few of the important, actually all the 30 articles of human rights are very, very important. But yeah, summing up all the 30 human rights article, it was not that possible, but yeah, I had taken a few very important human rights topic. Based on that, I have now chosen one topic, that is article 19, that is right to information. Okay, one more great development which I wanted to share on this platform, that is, as ma'am had introduced me as I am Maharashtra State Lady Secretary. So that was on the day February 24th. But this International Women's Day, that is on 8th March, my NGO, that is Natural Environment Protection and Humanity Development Organization India. So we also work in nature protection as well as in the education field and many other sectors, specifically women empowerment. So I had been given the honor and the privilege that I had promoted to National Lady Secretary for my NGO, that is India level. So really, I would like to thank IGP platform for allowing me to share this happiness with you, as well as I would really like to thank my NGO that they had shown so much trust on me, and actually they have recognized my efforts. So really thank you. So now coming back to our topic, that is right to information. Now before going to this, why I had discussed my previous session with you, that is because we need to know the historical event behind right to information or right to education or right to liberty, right to speech, right to freedom. We have so many articles, as I said, article 1 to article 30, in which we have been provided different rights as a human being. Okay, but yeah, again we need to go way back to that particular era where exactly this universal declaration of human rights was formed. Okay, so that day was 10th December 1948 in Paris, where different representatives from different legal cultural background as well as different other regions came together, and they have universally prepared one declaration for the human rights. Okay, so this human rights, now many people are hearing this topic, human rights, we have this right to information, freedom, education, everything. But yeah, why is it really so important? To the very saddest part, we have already reached 2020 2024, and really sad part is that still people are not aware about the basic human rights. I am not even talking about article 1 to article 30. I'm just talking about the basic human rights, like right to education, right to health, right to information, these right to equality. Okay, these are very few and very important articles which actually we face and we experience during our day-to-day routine, day-to-day life. But still people are not aware about these rights. So really very sad. So again, I would like to thank IGP team that really it's a great platform that I am again getting a chance to create awareness about it. And I hope who all are attending this webinar, I would really sincerely request you all, please try to share this link to maximum possible. And even as you people are also having knowledge in your field, try to create awareness this worldwide. It's really very much required that people are not aware about it. See, knowing the things are very different, but they are not aware. They don't know the steps how to do it. They are not getting any confidence how to go about it. So at least as a human being, we can go and we can meet some people who are actually unaware about it, and we can give some confidence. There is a lot of challenges going on in, I don't know about the other countries, but yeah, of course, yeah, if I give a general statement, so yeah, being a human being, there are so many challenges which you are facing. And for that itself, by doing so much study, this universal, you can say, human rights declaration has been done. So why don't we practice it? Till now people are not practicing, not even looking about it, not even taking efforts to ask what it is, am I applicable for it, what are steps to be taken. We have to do it. So at least I would request you all, please share this link to maximum people, and also you can put your own inputs. Okay, It's really very required because it's already a high time, but still, at least we can take effort for that. Okay, so to just sum up the last webinar which I had taken, so as you can see, in this Universal Declaration of Human Rights, there are total 1 to 30 articles. So I got this sum up booklet, you can say. So here there are around 1 to 30 different articles. Okay, of course, as I said, comprising of freedom to speech, freedom, right to education, right to gender equality, right to health, each and every aspect as a human being which we are living and we are experiencing, or you can say these are the basic necessity for us being a human being. So this has been already granted to us, but I don't know when we are going to start to practice it. Okay, now as you can say, out of 1 to 30 last session also I had comprised all this. So these are the basic thing which in day to day we come to here, we actually go and see about it. Not I can say practice, yeah, few people like us who are working on field do practice, but yeah, majority of our public, or you can say majority of the citizens are something like they are just aware about it. Okay, so out of all this, like there is education, right to association, right to movement, right to religion, right to thought. Out of this, I am going to take one topic today, that is right to information, because this is something you can say one of the basic right which has been given to you, that can actually create a great awareness for you. Because many citizen I came across, like I work in the public domain also, so I go and take various camps, awareness camp for the people. So people down there, they say ki no, I'm not aware how to do, and then as a citizen I can actually, can I do it, what is the procedure for that, if you can tell me then I can do it. So this is how it goes about. So then I thought ki why don't we take a special session on this right to information. So according to Article 19, this right to information belongs to it. So everyone has a right to freedom of opinion and expression. Okay, so basically Article 19 is right to freedom of opinion and expression. Okay, in that we get this right to information. So this right actually includes what? Freedom to hold opinions without interference, and to seek, receive, impart information and the ideas through the media or regardless of any frontier. Okay, if I sum up in a very simple language, according to the Article 19 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, they have clearly stated that as being a human being and being a citizen of a country, you have full authority to ask any information which is exactly, or you can say, affecting to a very large community. Okay, that is, you can say, public interest at large. Okay, you can go and ask. No one will ask you whether you are what status do you have. Like I said, I am a national lady secretary. It's not required. You are a citizen of India, or as I can say, I am citizen of India. So whoever is a citizen of that particular country, they have this right. Okay, so people in other countries who are practicing, I would really request to please give your inputs, because this would be a great platform where I'll come to know wherein how it is going about in the other countries. Because in my country it is going in a different way. So I would also like inputs from you people, like how the right to information is going on in your country, and what are the different ways. Are the public there, or are the citizens there aware about it? Do they have the knowledge about it? If not, then you and me can take up this, you can say, as a challenge, or you can take up this as a social activity wherein we go and create awareness about it. So right to information in some countries, or I think major of the countries, they are saying as freedom of information. Okay, so as we have right to information act, that is we say RTI act in our country. Similarly, in majority country they say freedom of information. Okay, so there is a freedom of information act in which different countries do perform the similar, you can say, procedure, wherein citizens are being allowed to access the information by a particular procedure. Of course, I will be going to discuss the procedure also. Okay, so as noted by the human rights community, Article 19 requires the protection to right to seek as well as impart information. So it applies any type of media. So it can be online media, it can be print media, radio, television, it's like that. So a very great information I got from that, and this was really very amazing. Now I don't know how much it is updated, but yeah, this is something which I got on a website. There is a global right to information rating map. Okay, so according to this, now it's very small picture, I can understand, but yeah, if you can just type this only in Google, you'll get this map. Okay, in that you can just take the cursor to a particular country and you will get the rating. If you can see towards downside, it is given the rating from red, that is of course very poor, till the green, that is very much good, satisfactory, or you can say more than satisfactory level. Okay, so in this way you can, if you are very good at geography, by seeing the map itself you will come to know, okay, this is my country and it's green, or this is my country, this is orange. So you can predict accordingly, and you can also give me the inputs, like how is it true, or is it more improvement needed in your country. Okay, so what basically is right to information? Now what is the purpose behind this? See, there are many articles, and every article is defining some or the other rights for the human being. Similarly, right to information also is having some purpose. What purpose does it serve? Right to information is intended to give the public greater access to the information about the working of public authorities. Very important. We being a citizen of any country, we are actually paying taxes, we are paying duties, everything we follow as per our duties towards our nation, right? So based on that, whatever we are giving to a government, based on that they are giving us services. As they say, there are many public authorities or government legislations, or people around there who are giving us service, as they say, but we need to go and sometimes verify with that, because if you are not getting that particular service and people are saying and there is everything available on paper, we need to recheck it. Okay, and that is your duty. You can't say ki, okay, no one is giving me, they should come at my home and they need to provide me. Please, I would really say this is something you are not practicing your rights, and you are actually not truthful, or not you can say loyal to a country. You need to be a very diligent citizen. And how you can be a diligent citizen? By practicing this right. This is a very basic right which you can practice. Okay, you actually have a authority, you actually have been given this right to ask your government, you can ask your public authorities, okay, see, this is the you are saying so many funds are utilized for this particular sector, but this is not being reflected, nothing has been happening in my area or locality or town or city. Okay, so you can go and ask them, and of course if they are denying it, we have other procedures. But first of all, you have to take a step ahead. Okay, you need to go, come out of your house, you need to approach that authorities. If the authorities are not cooperating with you, they are not going, we have many other legal options available. Okay, we have the seniority level available, we have even the more senior level, you can say uh, managers, or you can say other authorities is there, they are available. So but you need to take an initiative. First of all, if you are not getting a basic amenities at your locality, even after paying taxes, you can demand answers from them. Okay, yeah, but there is a specific format, there is a specific way which we need to follow. Okay, so what this this means increased transparency and accountability, which will raise the quality of public administration. Okay, so this is a very great you can say article which has been provided to us, because this is the medium wherein we are getting complete transparency. What is happening in our government, or what is happening in that particular public domain, and how are the funds been utilized? Are the citizens or are the public in that area has been benefited out of it? If not, what can the measures been taken? See, but before going into all this, first of all, you need to extract something. Okay, this is as simple as that. Like whenever we were giving exams, we were learning the complete whole textbook, and after learning that textbook, what we were doing, we are summing up. Okay, how are we summing up? It was by reading the questions and giving the answer. So when we were reading the questions, what was clicking in our mind? The basic points. When we used to read the question, we used to come to know, okay, yeah, he is asking about this thing. So based on that, you used to give the answer. Okay. So this is how it is. See, you can't simply go and stand in front of any public authority and you can go and ask him verbally. He would not entertain you because there are two things. First of all, he may be genuine, he may be sincere, but of course, they have so much work to be done. Okay. And of course, verbal thing would not be acting as a legal document for you. Okay. Because there should be something in black and white. It needs to be documented. Okay. So it's better if you give an application or you can seek information in a proper legal format, then it will surely help you also and the society, and you can say society at a large. Okay. So now again, this is one common question I ask in every webinar. Okay, just the titles do change. So how many of us know about our right to information or freedom of information? That is the biggest question. See, again, the ratio is 4 in 10 people admit that they know little about it or nothing about it. Okay, and again, this is just a statistics which I have got. But yeah, when I go and do field work, the ratio is again too bad. Okay, it can be 2 out of 10. Okay, so still lot of awareness is required, lot of information needs to be passed by us, because at least we are aware about it. Okay, so that needs to be done from our end also. So access to information laws reflect the fundamental premise that government is supposed to serve the people. This is a very basic thing which even in our school days we had been taught of. Okay, in civics. Okay, civics or civic sense, we say like that. So in this was a basic statement being given in our civics textbooks also, that yeah, why government is exactly there? Government is there to serve the people, to serve the public. Okay, that is the basic intention. Now what, in what ways they will serve the public? Of course, by fulfilling whatever is required for a public or a people to live a satisfactory life. Okay, you can say not satisfactory, you can say a proper, I'm not getting the word, but yeah, a very good life. Okay, that is required with all the basic amenities. Being a human, of course, that is really really very required, and that is your right. You can even go and fight for your right. These are the basic thing. I am still going to various areas and people are still lacking for the proper drinking water, proper sanitation. I am not understanding why people are not going and exercising their power. Why are they not using their rights? Drinking water, sanitation, these are the very basic things. Not even, I don't think so. Universal Declaration of Human Rights is also not required to make you understand why you need to go and fight. As a human being, you and your family is actually required to have a healthy drinking water, pure water, for your health purpose. Then why do you actually not go and not practice, and why don't you ask question to your local bodies, okay, why this is happening to me? Why are you not supposed to give me when I am being paying all the taxes? I'm adhering to all the rules and regulations of my country, and being a citizen, this is my basic right which you have to provide me. Okay, so see, again I am saying the same thing. Need to make people aware. If they are lacking of the confidence, please provide them some helping hand and make them stand. Once they stand up for themselves, I'm sure they will surely go ahead and start doing this for at least themselves. So it is widely recognized that the governments hold the informations not for themselves but rather on behalf of public. Okay, this is a very basic thing which most of the people are not understanding. Whenever I used to have a communication in my you can say groups and all, whenever I was taking seminars like that and workshops, I used to ask this question: what do you feel if you ask something about some information regarding to a particular thing, like regarding water supply or regarding any illegal construction or any other thing, right to education? If you can, if you want to ask something for your in your local area to their education, you can say particular authority, what are you doing, or first of all, do you have that authority to ask? Majority of public said no, we don't have authority. I said, who told you that? They said, no, they are government people, they are local authorities, they are something related with something, you can say legislative body or in like that, a legal body. So how we can question them? We are simple citizens sitting in a particular city. So I was really pitying myself, what exactly, in which era these people are living, where everything is very digital. They even can't go and ask for their own rights, and they're not even aware. They're not even aware ki, yeah, you being a citizen, you can question them, you can ask them, you can tell them ki, why this is happening with me, and what is the solution you have provided. If you're saying so much funds has been invested, where is the funds? Where have you put in? And what is the result out of it? Then why we are not getting this result? These are the very basic questions which you can ask, but people are not even aware ki whether we can ask or no. So this is the first thing which we have to make aware. Okay. As a result, public bodies must provide access to that information. So this is actually, you can say, a, a very big boon given to us. This is a very big, you can say, magic wand given to us to change whatever is happening in particular locality. Okay. Just you need to start exercising this right for yourself at least. And if possible, if you can get any information, if you want any information for public interest, that would be a really great development for you as well as for your society. Okay. So this recognition is reflected in the widespread adoption of access to information laws of countries around the world. Okay. So in this, it constitutes many people. Okay. Your legislative, your government legislative, as well as there are many cases wherein the authoritative international agreements or statements are also there. Okay. So the public has a right to scrutinize the action of its leaders and to engage in full and open debate about those actions. See, now in our country, the elections are going on. So this is a really great gift given to us. This is a great right given to us that we can go and elect our representative. But once we go and elect our representative, after that, we as a citizen need to go and ask that person ki, see, as an moral duty or as an right given by my nation to vote and elect you as my representative, I trusted on you. See, try to understand that this is not just asking information or just sitting on their head and questioning them ki, why this happened, why this not happened. It's not like that. The basic thing here we need to understand is that ki, being a person of, or you can say citizen of that country, you are voting to that person and you're electing that person and you're trusting on that representative ki, this person would really bring a change in my society, in my area, in my nation overall. Okay. So once, if this person after electing and when he is there in a government body, he is not performing well, you need to go and again remind him. If possible, first of all, you can go and meet him. Okay. You can talk to him. No one will say ki, no, you can't meet any government official or minister or any body like that. It's not like that. There is a proper timing been given. There is a visiting hours been given. If required, you can put an appointment letter also. You can take a proper appointment also. There are again ways for that. Again, document that things. Okay. So in that way, you can visit your public authorities, you can visit your government authorities, and you can ask. Okay? It must be able to assess the performance of the government, and this depends on the access to information about the state of economy, social system, and other matters of public concern. See, here they have highlighted few points. State of economy of that particular country, or if you can say being a normal citizen of a particular area, okay, fine. You can at least go and ask them why my area has not been developed properly, why there are still no basic amenities been provided in that area. Of course, the funds has been utilized, my money, hard-earned money which I pay as a tax is been utilized there. Okay. Then social system, there are so many incidents happening. Okay. In case to social security also, that is very, very important. So they don't even know how to access the rights, they don't even know how to ask the information, how to demand it. then how come you'll go and do something in society at large? First of all, you need to make yourself aware about it and start practicing yourself. That is very, very important. Okay, so access to information is also key tool in combating corruption and the wrongdoing. Okay, this is the best part that I came about. Why do we as a citizen need to go and demand the right of action, right to information? Why is it required? So that we can take action on this. Okay, we say corruption is happening or any wrongdoing is happening, there are some illegal thing happening, we go, we read newspaper, see, yeah, this is something happening there, what can I do? This will always happen, what can I do in that? This is what a basic any public person could say, okay, yeah, how does it matter me? But they don't even understand it matters a single person also, because you are a part of that society, you are part of that nation, and being a part of that nation, of course it will be hampering you in a smaller way, but it will hamper you. So first of all, why do you want this will happen to you? Okay, try to understand or try to take a step ahead. Okay, take a step ahead and demand the answers from them. Okay, put some applications wherein you'll ask, see, this is something which I came about to know, please provide this information so that I would understand whether you are correct or something wrong is going on or you are not aware. If not, at least some awareness will be created with them also. Okay, they would predict, or there are some cases, I don't know, we can go into that judgmental way ki they are wrong or they are completely right. Fine, whatever they are doing, we can have a check on that. That is our duty being a citizen. Okay, so what happens in that, of course, basically the journalist, okay, some investigative journalist and watchdog civil society organization actually use this right to information, and they go and expose it. Okay, how they expose it? Of course, via you can say print media, they print certain thing. Nowadays we have online you can say YouTube channels, they have the online news channels wherein they go and make people aware, okay, see, this was something happening in your area, in your nation, and you are being the part of this particular community, particular society, you still can you were not aware about all this, so at least be aware. Henceforth, if such wrongdoing has been happening in your area, be alert and let us know. So there are few people who are taking initiatives to actually go and investigate, go and put information, you can say go and practice the right to information and stop the wrongdoing. They do go, of course there are many pros and cons of that, but still I would really respect all that people all over the world who do take that risk, who take that initiative. Okay, fine, if no one is doing that, at least I being a citizen, I being the person of the society would go and start implementing that. So access to information is also key tool in combating the corruption, as I said. Okay, I think it's the same slide. Okay, so the type of information you can request varies from. Now again, now here we are coming in particular parts wherein what all type of informations are there, what all type of information we can ask, some information which has been prohibited. Okay, so that all information we will be getting in this. So we can it can vary from the financial data, then how public sector bodies are spending their money. See, this is the point I was highlighting earlier. If they are saying we have utilized these funds for a particular project, that project is for the society at large, like building up a school or building up hospital or other things. We have implemented so many projects for educating someone. Okay, we have distributed some medical kits, we have distributed educational kits, there are so many things happening. Okay, so in that case we can have really check on it, कि really did it happen, and if it is, why majority of people is not been benefited out of it. So we can exactly go and ask. There may be chance that that project was implemented correctly, but when it is going from higher hierarchy to the lower one, okay, there may be chance that there would be some miscommunication or work is not been done properly. At least we can go to that level and highlight it and make it proper. that can be done by us. But again, it will be done when you will have a proper documented information with you, and that will happen when you start practicing this information right to you. Okay, so even we'll get the information about the meeting, the communication data that is between the internal or external or between the organizations. Okay, so this is what is exactly defined in, as in say, in our country it is known as RTA Act, and in RTA Act they have defined this, what is known as information. Now this is something, a legal definition been given. If you are putting up some application and asking for some information, what is known as information? So information will include records, documents, memos, emails, opinions, advice, press release, circulars, orders, which we say government, we can say GR also. In our country we call GR, that is the government regulations, okay, or resolutions been passed. Logbooks, contracts, reports, data materials that is held in any electronic form, okay, or they will be having some in offline in the physical form. Okay, maybe they will be have some books, or they will have some paper files. Okay, that and information relating to any private body which can be accessed by the public authority. Okay, so here information has so many things. Out of this, we can go and access at least one or two. The basic information, that what orders has been passed, what was the contracts which was been implemented, okay, what is the report behind it. You can ask for the report first of all. Ki, yeah, okay, fine. If you have utilized this fund to a particular sector, a particular city for this medical purpose, what is the report for that? How much funds has been utilized? How many beneficiaries are out of there? What all the things you have been supplied in that? Okay, you can go and ask the detail about it. They will give. They will never say ki why you want. If they're saying that, you can again tell them, okay, fine, please give me that in writing. Instead of doing some verbal communication and arguing with them, you can go and simply tell them, okay, fine, what you can do is, I have put some written communication with you. Please give me some written communication, you written answer on that. Okay, instead of fighting or arguing or just breaking the head with them, this is the best solution. And if they are not ready on that, again we have been provided many you can say other ways and solutions on this also. Okay, which I will discuss earlier in the later part also. So who has a right to request for information? Again, this is the common question. People who have attended my so many webinars, they will say, yeah, again this is the same question. Why I'm asking this? Because again many people are not aware ki who exactly has this right. So absolutely everyone has this right. Okay, of course, yeah, based on the particular you can say government borders, like in particular country only being a citizen, I can have access to it. Similarly, each every country has their own you can say border or regulations. Based on that, you can have access to that information. So who can request for the information? If you are within the nation, like being a part of the citizen of India, what I can do, okay, that is every citizen of the country who desires can make a request subject to payment of the fee prescribed. Like in our country it is court fee. Okay, there can be court fee, there can be stamp fee. So in every country there are different type of ways to pay the fees. Okay, so prescribed by the government of any country. Companies, corporate firms are not being the citizen of country are not eligible. As I already said, ki the basic right to this information would be eligible only to the particular citizen of that country. Okay, so based on that, you can exercise this right. Then request should be in writing or either in electronic media. Okay, nowadays we have both the way. In our country, we go and put a written application also. If not, we do have a online portal wherein in the online portal we can submit the details and we can ask which public authority we are asking the information. Similarly, we will provide our details. In which format do we want? In the email format. If not, in the postal format, then they will ask the fees for it and we will be paying it. Okay, so ideally the language of RTA, or you can say language of freedom of information, is English. If not, you can also go according to a particular region. There are different, you can say, regional languages which would be prevailed in your country. Then request should be made to a central public information officer of the organization. This is available in India. There may be different name to your authorities there available under the freedom of information. Then gives full particulars of the information sought. You need to be very precise. See, this is one more reason that sometimes the RTI, if you put the information application, it is sometimes rejected or it is sometimes misinterpreted. So it's better what you can do is you can really make some points before drafting it and be very precise. What exactly you want to know, what is the period you want to know, from which period to which period, and what exactly information you want. Okay, and it should not be in our country, it is something, it should not be in a questionnaire format, like it should not be something a question answer you are demanding. Okay, it should be a basic information. Okay, then person made request should give his contact address in full. Every detail you need to mention on that, so that in case if they are sending some post to you, so the letter should reach you properly in time. Okay, if you are not giving a proper postal address and if they are sending, it is going back, and if you are not giving receiving information within that time, you can't blame them. Okay, then the other you, as I said, there are other provisions which you can exercise, that would be curtailed off. Okay, so you need to give a proper address, complete address, wherein you can get that information. Then person making a request should enclose the proof of citizenship if required. Of course, in different countries there are different rules. In our country, sometime if required, you have to provide the you can say the identity proof. Okay, being a citizen of this country. Then you need to address an offline form or an online form to the public body you want the information from, providing your details, as I said, in a detailed description of the information after. Okay, and it's very important to define the scope of your inquiry. As I said, you need to define the scope, and also you need to highlight, first of all, you need to understand which department you are contacting or which public authority you are contacting. Okay, if there is some water issue, you're not getting a pure drinking water, first of all you need to go and find which is the public authority for that, which is that department for that. And once you get to know the department, then you can ask who is the information officer here. You need to know the designation. If you get the proper designation and proper department, then you can put that information. Okay, and similarly then you can define the scope and define the information, what all type of information you're asking for. Okay, but be very clear in that. If you are not clear while asking the information, they would take the advantage of it. Okay, they would take the advantage ki, okay, this is something we were not getting, it is this information you ask is something creating two meanings. Okay, so we thought this is not the meaning, we took this type of meaning, and based on that we gave you the answer ki there is no information available. Now this is creating a doubt. Okay, and then the benefit of doubt has been created, which would again hamper your that period, with the time period and the expenses which you have incurred to get that information. Again you need to put the application, you need to wait for that particular time. Okay, so you can ask for the information to be provided in either the paper format or large print or digital format. Okay, nowadays some organizations, or you can say some departments, are working digitally, so they give the data in the pen drive or in CD format, or they do email also. But yeah, majority of the departments are still working in the traditional method, so they still have the papers, the lot of bunch of files, which then they go and photocopy it. Okay, so bear in mind that this request may incur fees. You might be asked to pay postage fee or photocopying cost. Like if there is one concept known as, do you want this information in person or do you want the information via post? So if you want the information in person, if you mentioned like that, they will send you the letter ki please visit our office and this is the payment charges, you need to pay that much amount and we'll photocopy it and give it to you. Okay, if not, if you have written that I need to receive this information via post, so then they will send you the letter ki please pay so much amount, so that we can send you all the information via post. So you need to be aware ki yeah, while putting up the information, these are all the basic requirements and these are the basic steps which I need to be following, that too within the time limit. The beauty of this and very important aspect of right to information is the time period. Okay, that's very, very important. So the fee and charges can be in format like there would be a public information officer, as I said, okay, who would be intimating you again in writing. If there is a telephone call, they're saying, okay, you need to pay so much fees. Please tell them, either send me an email or please send me something in a written format, a proper official letter from your end. Okay, so the applicant can seek review of the decision on the fees charged by the PIO. Okay, you can always ask if someone is demanding, okay, the information which you ask is comprising up to say Indian rupees 10,000. Okay, this is so much bunch, and if you go and photocopy, you need to pay in INR 10,000. So pay 10,000 and then take the photocopies. It's really wastage of your time, wastage of your money, because if you're getting that 10,000 copies, are you going to sit down and study all that? Okay, so it's really not feasible. So when you get such a letter, what you can go and do it, you can put up one more letter once you get this letter, that too again within the time frame, that I want to review all that information first, and whatever is required, whatever is matching with what the information which I have asked, please photocopy only that things. Okay, I don't want the entire bunch, I just want this required information, but give me permission to review that documents. Once I review that document, I would select certain documents which need to be photocopied, and I would pay that much money for photocopy. That would really see your knowledge and your intention also. See, sometimes what happens now, this public information officer or overall this information department which is there, they also take judgment of your knowledge. Okay, so once they're judging you, they will put these things in hurdles in your path. Okay, if they really know, let me tell them, okay, pay 20,000. What, let's see, he will not pay 20,000, because when you put the RTI application or you put this freedom to information application, they would actually exactly come to know what type of person he is. He is a simple person who is going to job, or he is simple reporter, who is simple citizen. Okay, not much of a higher grade. So they will know what is a basic thing to stop that person for accessing the information. Charge a big amount. Once you charge a big amount, the person himself will say, okay, I don't want the information. Okay, so based on that, you can put this application. You can put this application and tell them, I want to review, and I would pay only that amount which is required. The information which has been required by myself, please photocopy that and I take the payment from me. Okay, so no fees from the people living behind the poverty line. Yeah, now there is a provision for the people who are below the poverty line. They need not to pay fees even for during the registration. Like they are not applicable for the court fee or the stamp fee. Okay, during the you can say filling up the application. Similarly, they need not to pay amount for the information also. Okay, then free of cost if the PIO fails to comply within the time limit prescribed. Okay, so this is the very important thing. Okay, the time which has been prescribed, within that time limit, if that information is not been provided to you, they need to give free of cost. But when that will happen is, that will happen when this you can say this information which I have been presenting you here, according to that. Okay, so what exactly it is? Upon receiving a request of information, the organization is subject to the act having 20 working days, or you can say 30 days, that is approximately 1 month. Okay, they have a 1 month of time period to respond with the information specified, or may refuse the request with a detailed explanation behind their decision. Okay, either they will accept the application and they will start processing and they will send you the letter ki please pay so much fees. Okay, or they will directly reject and again send you the letter ki this has been rejected, your application is not up to the mark, or whatever the information you are asking is not valid, that is the reason we are rejecting. But they need to give a complete explanation for it, because it did happen with me. Okay, when I had put up one application online, right to information on the portal, in within 5 days that application got rejected, and I was very sure that application was perfectly been drafted to a particular, you can say, public authority. There was no mistake in that. So still they rejected it, so I went for an appeal. Okay, that is the second step. So once I got to the appeal, I told them what was the reason behind rejecting this, though, because there was no proper reason being highlighted there. So then the person who was in the, you can say, the senior person, okay, he said ki, yeah, fine, this was a mistake, by mistakenly it was been done, no issues, give us other 15 days and we would try to provide you all the information which you have asked. Okay, but at least I was aware ki, yeah, if my request is rejected, I can still go for an appeal. This majority of people are not knowing. So if anyone is really having doubt, that is the reason I'm saying, if you have any issues, if you have any doubts, go and have a word with the person or any organization or NGOs or many people who are working in this social field. Okay, they have a hand on practical knowledge, as I have. See, this knowledge I got when I came in this field. Of course, by birth we don't have this knowledge. By birth we have the rights to exercise, but how to exercise or what all mediums do our country has given to us. Okay, what are the ways which is been provided to us, we are not aware of it. So it's best, what will happen whenever we ask anyone, they will say, okay, how dumb are you? Fine, no issues, let them feel ki we are dumb, but at least we'll get that one proper piece of information permanently. Then next time whenever we face that hurdle, we'll be able to solve a problem ourselves. And the beauty of it, we can also guide other people who are stuck in the similar way. Okay, then this is the step which I was saying, that if we don't receive the information within time limit, so we can file the first appeal with the senior in the department. Okay, again, this procedure is applicable to our country. There may be different process at your country also. Please go and have a check on it, but exercise it. Don't stop anywhere, don't get stuck anywhere. Okay, so this would be the first appeal. There are chances where sometime the senior tries to protect his junior, okay, the public information officer, and he would say, okay madam, I will see to it it is been done, and they will give something normal information or something vague information. Okay, so if that information, or there sometimes they don't even give the information, okay, even after the appeal has been done. So if there is no information or incomplete or misleading information, we again have one more provision that we can file the second appeal, that goes to the information commission. Okay, so this information commission will come into picture, and then they will ask both of them, okay, what exactly is happening, why you're not working, why your department is not working well, what was the hurdle you are facing. If a person is asking everything in a proper manner with proper payment of the fees and everything, why don't you give them that information? Why are you stopping them? Sometimes they have been penalized also. Okay, so it's not that it is really having a great power. This is a very powerful tool for every citizen of every country. Okay, just you need to go and start exercising. Okay, so there is a central information commission in our country, wherein there would be some, you can say, authorities at your nation, in your country also. What they do basically, they entertain the complaint and the appeal related to the officers or institution or public sector undertaking. Okay, or any other union or other territories. Okay, now there are few exemptions. Okay, it's not that ki you being a citizen of India and you have been provided by the right to information, you can go and ask anything to anyone. Okay, it's not like that. There are few exemptions which you need to take care even while filling up the information form. Okay, that is, there are of course a number of exemption to the information you are requesting, that can be covering the areas like national security. Okay, of course, this information will never be provided by you because this is a very sensitive issue. Okay, and indeed a powerful tool to hold up public sector bodies to account. Okay, so anything which is regarding to something your, you can say, national security or something, a data security, you can't ask that information. Okay, so here is some list which is exactly exempted, that is sovereignty or integrity of a country, then prevented by courts. There are something matters going in the court, of course you can't go and ask until and unless it has been resolved. Then breach of privilege of parliament, trade secret, intellectual property, fiduciary relationship, information received from foreign government, life and physical safety of any person. That is some personal detail if you're asking. Of course, you don't have that right to go and have access to the personal information of anyone. Issues under investigation, cabinet paper invasion in privacy. As I said, privacy of course plays a very vital role, and of course there is a right to privacy act also. In that, you can't go and access the private information of anyone, any citizen or any person in public. Okay, then as I said, there is one more thing, rejection. So there were many reasons I stated. Again I will sum up. If your request is rejected, the officer handling your case is obliged to explain in clear terms and the reason why, and offer you the part to dispute the decision. Okay, he can't say ki, yeah, I have rejected, I will not tell you why I have done. Or if he is giving even in writing, but it is something a very nominal reason he has given, once he is giving that nominal reason, then too you have the authority, or he has given you a power himself only, you can go and dispute on that. You can go and ask, see, this is the letter which I have got, it has been rejected, what is the reason why me being a citizen of this country are I'm not eligible, I'm paying tax for this, I'm a you can say adhering to each rules and regulation of this country, why the thing is not been provided to me. Give me a proper legal reason for it. Don't give me any vague reason. Okay. Other reasons for rejecting a request may include if the request is already made in the past by another individual, or the request is for malicious intent. Okay, this is very much happening. I would never deny that there are certain rules and regulations or certain rights in been given, certain powers has been given to you by law, but it has been misused also. Okay, I do agree there are some people who do misuse this right to information act. Okay, but yeah, there are very few people who are misusing it. This doesn't mean that they are misusing, so no one should have the access to it. Of course not. If people are misusing it, even you people, like the people who are there in the local body, can take a legal action on that person. Okay, so they can't pass a general statement ki, okay, every person who is putting the right to information for application is into this wrong intention or just troubling, okay, or asking any vague information. No, it's not always that. Okay, few people are doing, I would say ki they should take some legal action so that this would really stop. People like us who genuinely are working in this field should be supported by the public authorities, and if anything, anyone is going against the system, they should be exactly punished, and they should be given the proper, they should be properly penalized for that. Okay, so there are many reasons, or you can say many areas wherein you as a person can go. I have put a very few reasons, but yeah, there are various lot of reasons. Like if you talk about the article 1 to article 30, that are the 30 different domains where you can put a right to information this form, or you can put a freedom to information application. Okay, like first I said contaminating water, which is something, the waste water is there that is not been properly channelized, due to which people are facing health problem. You can ask, because they do take out funds, they took out tenders or contracts, and they give it to the person to properly channelize that, so that there is a healthy environment there, but it is not been done. You can ask them the questions, okay, in the format. Then denying services and information about your health, there is a hospital is there, no proper medical information or services has been provided, you can go. Food and safety standards are there, that is not been properly maintained, again you can put, or you can ask the information about it. Illegal construction on any illegal activities that is affecting the locality, you can put this application. Then denial of providing any crucial information that affects at the public interest at large. Okay, that most probably we say PIL. So that also you can basically go and first of all ask this information, collect that, collage it properly, and make a proper summary, proper report, and of course that can be again filed with the court or particular authorities also. Okay, so again this was a common slide which I had put up in the earlier webinar also. Again, I would like to emphasize this, and I would like you people to put this as a wallpaper for today only, if not for today, every day, but if not, at least for today, that if you are right, stand up for yourself, and every individuality never stop speaking the truth, you know, and see. Such a beautiful thought, such a beautiful line, that if you are right, please stand up for yourself. Okay, you as an individual have been provided the you can say the rights, and you, if you are adhering to all the rules and regulation, of course don't stop speaking the truth, express yourself. Again, that is one more you can say article is given, freedom to speech. Okay, so you have been given that right, you can speak up. Okay, if anything wrong is happening, illegal is happening, you can go and take steps for that. Okay, but don't stop, I would request you that. Then when the governments or the local authorities are violating your basic human right, either directly or indirectly, what you can do is, being a civil society should hold them accountable and speak out. Okay, as I said, you as an individual, or you can say being a part of a community, you can speak out, hold them accountable, ask them questions. Okay, then the international community also has an obligation to monitor government and their track record with the human rights. Of course, if at a larger scale, there are many international communities who do track the things. Okay, so when the violations occur all the time, but they should be always called out. See, many times there is injustice, many you can say wrong things happening in our society nearby, but we don't take efforts, and we don't you can say voice it out. Okay, so start doing that, voice it out, then only you are exactly uh, exercising this right. Okay, so how you can defend, like I can ask, like how can I defend my rights? So this you can ask for yourself. So if there is a legislation in your country, point it via either writing to your parliamentary representative or head of state, or export it to print media. Nowadays it is very active. Then you can also take help of any NGOs that are engaged in this human rights activism. Or if you really have access to the lawyer also, what you can do is you can speak up to a lawyer also. If it is to a very larger extent, which is something you would really require a legal aid, then you can have a word with the lawyer also. So make sure that your government knows that what action you are taking, make them realize that you are not going to give up. Okay, that is very sure ki you need to go and fight for it. So show them the support you can draw. Then in the final analysis, and if everything else has failed, you may want to resort to the courts. As I said, if everything you have done, you have put RTI, you have wait for 30 days, then again there is no proper information, you go for first appeal, there is no response, go second appeal, again there is no response, or something has been done, just manipulated the things and given it to you, then too you have a last resort where you can go to the court and you can ask for the justice. See, this is not something a very minor issue, this is a very major issue where the human rights has been compromised, they have not been practicing well. Okay, you can highlight that point. Okay, in that way you can exactly start practicing this for yourself, and you will come to know the power of this. This is really a very beautiful and a very powerful tool. If you start exercising it very properly, you will get good knowledge about everything, you can say detailed knowledge. Because once I had started this practicing, I am practicing this right from, I said, 2.5 or 3 years. I have started putting this application, sometime it is getting rejected, sometime I was not properly addressing to that proper public authority. Like if for something health issue, I was putting it to education, it was like that. So then I came to know, okay, this is not the person, this is the proper person. So then I made a proper, you can say, digital file only, where I mentioned in a tabular form, for this issue this is the person, for this issue this is the person. Okay. And what is the second part now? Once you go and take a very big topic, okay, that is really very important topic, you can say, not in big, but yeah, very crucial and important topic regarding to water, health, or any basic amenities. They even take a note of your name, they take a note of your number or your email or whatever details, okay, and they remember you. So next time when the application come, there are chances they will start cooperating you. Okay, there are many cases where I come to know ki they say ki no, public authorities don't cooperate. Yeah, many a times it does happen, but yeah, if we go in a proper legal way, then they will start cooperating. It will take time, no problem, but yeah, in at some point of time they will surely say ki yeah, every now and then when they put the application, they highlight a very crucial issue and very great piece of information they're asking for. So we need to do something for them. Okay, so they will come to know, they will get aware, and system will start working for you. It will get improvised. You can't always blame the system or blame the authorities ki yeah, they are corrupt or they are doing like this thing, that thing, they are like that only, we can't go and change them. It's not like that. At least for you, the system will change at that time. They will start working for you and they will start supporting you. Okay, so again, thank you very much for all of you for listening to me, bearing me. Thank you very much. And again, IGP team, thank you very much for providing me this platform to share my knowledge with all of you. Okay, thank you very much. If anyone wants to ask any questions before ma'am would say, I would say that. And let me know your feedback, like how did you like this session? And if anything is happening in your country, please let me know. Thank you so much. I would be really curious to know if someone can give some information in your country, how it's happening and all. Thank you. I hope you all have like that. Yeah, actually, I would not say in-depth knowledge. Still, I'm learning a lot. But still, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, I hope it's very useful, and not even useful. I would really like to try to implement that. See, what happens with all these webinars is that we do take a lot of pains to create the PPTs and presentations for you. The pain is not of creating presentations. The pain is that we have knowledge of so many years, and then to sum up in one hour or 1.5 hour webinar, like to sum up in 30 to 40 slide, that is a bit challenge, because practical knowledge is something very vast. Each and every day we get different things to know, and it's actually a beautiful journey. Actually, once you start practicing this for yourself, now you can start it for fun first of all. Okay, don't take a very serious issues in you can say the beginning stage. You can start putting that RT applications for a very basic things, and try to gauge that what are the answers being coming, how do they accept that application first of all. And once they're accepting also, they do ask you at the first stage also, why are you putting this information, what is the intention behind putting that information, they do ask you. So again, at that time also, you need to be very much you can say aware about it, ki why I'm asking this information. It is not just fun is okay, but yeah, it you need to know why is this been asked first of all, and what is the basic, you can say, the final result or final output do you want from it. Okay. Okay, it does happen in Kenya also. So I would really request you, sir, ki you can start this at your level, and if anything is required, of course, you can ping me. I don't know about your country, but I would try to analyze it. that can be done. Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together,
Thank
IGP
you.
knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question
Thank
answer
you so
session,
much.
which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Our first question is from Jess. What role does the right to information play in employing youth and promoting transparency in government policies and decision-making processes?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So really thank you just for asking this wonderful question. So as I said, we have Article 1 to Article 30. So we have different articles wherein we can put the Right to Information Act. So as you said, ki you want the right for information for empowering and promoting youth, yeah, youth and promoting transparency in the government policy. So there are many policies which has been led by, at least like in our government, there are policy for youth empowerment, okay, or you can say there are many policies implemented for the startups, or you can say sports related development. There are so many domains are there, okay. So if you can go in more detail in that, like exactly if you're talking about empowering the youth, so it is again a very vast term, okay. What exactly or precisely what you want in that, okay. In case empowering a youth for you can say better studies environment, you can put that information, or you can say you can draft the application to the education authorities. If you want something a sports related or health related, okay, or you can say startup related, okay, like if you want to start your own business, okay, then there are again some facilities given by particular government, okay. I think in your country also it may be happening. So similarly you can go and approach that authority, but yeah, for that you need to have a precise knowledge what exactly you mean by empowering the youth, in which field, in which manner. Once you come down to that level, okay, or you can say when you come down to that particular topic, okay, or a piece of information, then you can address it to the particular department.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Welcome, ma'am. Dear IGP Knowledge Seek, it's time for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seek, it's time for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure you present. Find the learning session and get enrolled. After watching governing part 1, move to the next learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download a certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download a certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find the learning session and get enrolled. After watching governing part 1, move to the next learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download a certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download a certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seek, is the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few processes for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give a link. Find the session name and join with your logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 23 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, right to information is fundamental right. Is it of true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second question is, right to information is available under the Right to Information Act 2005. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 76% people are right here. Third question is, what is the right to information? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 59% people are right. Our next question is right to information, right to readers, right to privacy. Is it option 1 or option 2?
অনেকেই আছেন যারা মেশিনের স্ট্রেট আর জন্মগত স্ট্রেট ছিল পার্থক্যটা বুঝেন না। অনেক আসলে আমার এই ভিডিওটায় কমেন্ট করেছেন যে আমি নাকি চুলগুলো স্ট্রেট করেছি। আচ্ছা, চুল স্ট্রেট করলে কি আমার নিচের যে কোঁকড়ানো চুলগুলো
Option 2 is the right answer. 53% people are right. Our next question is who process the right of information? Is it option 1 or option 2?
সামনের চুলটাও কোঁকড়ানো প্লাস আমার নিচ দিয়েও কিন্তু কোঁকড়ানো। আমার যারা আমার সবসময় জ্ঞানটিকে বিয়ার করে আশা ছিল ড্রয়িং রুমে
Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is the right to information has promoted. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is right to information is implied in. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 86% people are right. Our eighth question is right to information act implemented on. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 36% people are right. Our second last question of the session is what is the right to information? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our last and final question of the session is which describe the right to information. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 81% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group instead of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy as you safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not a people of things, Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the like button, again, must thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.